Getting. Oh, that's gonna kick.
F***ing way, it works. No f***ing way. This is cheating. This is unreal. Yes. Welcome back, YouTube. This is Derek House, who bring you yet again another Apex Legends video, and this time it is bugs and glitches galore, Octane edition. So with the mid-season 5 patch, the version number I'll go ahead and put like right here. This mid-season 5 patch brought some really amazing changes to some legends, and the one I was looking most forward to was to Octane. He's been pretty underpowered ever since he was introduced into the game in Season 1, but Octane did receive a buff in this patch with regard to his boost speed while stimming and a double jump while on the jump pad, but was it enough to bring him from mediocre to good? Maybe. But unfortunately, alongside the buffs that Octane received, we also got some annoying and unwanted bugs that make him very inconsistent and thus annoying and frustrating to play at some times. I'm gonna go ahead and walk each and every one of you guys through all the bugs that I've managed to find either on my own or from other people on YouTube or Reddit. I'll be going ahead and crediting the people that I found first. Obviously, some people may have found it first, but I'm just going to credit the first person that I saw using it and share with it to you guys. So hopefully that developers will be able to look at this video and have a one-stop shop to see all of the bugs that pertain to Octane. Again, quick disclaimer as always. Don't cheat, don't lie, don't exploit bugs. If you know something's game-breaking or borderline cheating, don't do it. Just to be clear, most of these bugs are actually detrimental to Octane and really hinder him, but as for the game-breaking bug that actually benefits you, I'm not saying you should do it, but if you were to do it, this is how you do it. So guys, starting off with the very first one, this is going to be the game-breaking bug that actually benefits Octane. And this is, as you may have already seen in other videos, this is the Octane's ability to heal and sprint at the same time. And you can go ahead and do this by, as you're in a sprint, you have to be sprinting while you're doing this. So you're sprinting, press your heal button, then immediately after that, press your stim button. And if you do it correctly, you should be able to run, slide, and jump, all while healing and stimming at the same time. But be aware that if you press your sprint button again, you're going to cancel the speed boost. So you have to be just sliding and jumping, and you can't be pressing the sprint button. So as you're going to see in this clip, just pay attention to my left thumbstick on that controller icon. As you can see, I'm going to play the clip one more time here. You're going to see that once I actually press the left thumbstick, similar to any other heal animation, it's going to cancel the heal. And so you won't get the heal off. So as you can see, this can be pretty easily abused to be able to get out of a lot of situations or get back into situations that you normally wouldn't be able to do. So I really do hope they fix this pretty soon. So the next glitch I want to show you guys is that sometimes the jump pad literally won't work when you try to jump on it. And this can actually get you killed a lot or even cost you the game and your team's life. Let me show you an example of this. So as you can see, this can be really frustrating because this was a ranked game and we were up against a professional team. This was Gentrifying and Liquid Hodsick, or whatever how you say his name. We would have owned them, but because I wasn't able to get up there on the first try, it cost me about 5 seconds, and that can make a huge difference of whether or not you're gonna win the gunfight against a team or not. Like, this is actually so stupid. You can't actually even play Octane in competitive because you can't rely on him to actually perform his abilities.
That's it. I've had it with this dump. Our pets' heads are falling off.
So I'm gonna go ahead and hop into yet another bug I found related to the jump pad. But before you go and do that, can you guys please go ahead and like the video, because it does help the channel and the video get exposure. And I try to make helpful videos like this once a week, so thank you so much. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do this live. It might be easier just to show live and not have to incorporate some commentary. So I'm actually gonna show you that once you take the jump pad, you actually can't even shoot when you're taking the jump pad. So, okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and show it right now. So watch this, watch this bullshit.
Faster, faster, faster. Yeah!
I can't even shoot. It's ridiculous. if you try and use the jump pad while you're shooting, it doesn't work. Half the time it doesn't even work. Watch, it's not gonna work this time either. Watch, the right trigger's gonna be held. In fact, it's so bad that it won't even let you ADS half the time. It's just not a good thing. So yeah, that's bugged as shit right now. That's bugged as shit. So another glitch you're gonna notice that you have in the game is that when Octane takes his jump pad, it actually stops his passive from working. So it might be a little bit hard to see in the bottom left-hand corner when I'm jumping, but as you can see, Octane's passive is working to regenerate health 1 point every 2 seconds. But as soon as I take the jump pad, it stops the regeneration. I have no clue why this is, but at this point, you might as well not even have a passive. All right, so this is another bug that pertains to the jump pad. So previously, I showed that sometimes when you're on the jump pad, you won't be able to shoot while you're in midair. Well, in this glitch, let's pretend you do get to shoot while you're midair, but once you land, it's actually going to interrupt your shooting and cause you to stop shooting. So watch this. Okay, so I can't even shoot. That's the glitch. That's a big problem. As you can see, my right trigger is still depressed. And no bullets are coming out. See? Let's see one more time.
Got a kick.
See, if you were using a devotion in this case, you'd be cooked because you've already tried to speed up the animation by spinning up the devotion in midair, but now when you land to actually try and shoot people, no bullets are gonna come out. You're gonna be like, what the fuck happened? So finally, I actually have a series of glitches that revolve the stim, the actual active ability of Octane, and it can cause you to do a number of things that you don't want. So the first thing I want to show you is that if you stim and you have the stim pull out animation where you take it out of your chest and you're shooting at the same time, it's gonna stop you from shooting and like cause you to mess up. So watch this.
Must go faster.
Say you're strafing a target. As you can see, my right trigger is still depressed, but I can't do anything. I just can't do anything. Again, one more time. You physically will have to take your finger off the right trigger or the left mouse click and resume firing in order to actually start shooting again, which can be very jarring and abrupt, especially if you're not used to it and expect bullets to be coming out when you press the trigger. Another thing it'll do is it'll actually force you to throw out a grenade. Let's say you have an arc star in your hand like I have in my screen right here. If you throw out a grenade, if you ready up to throw out a grenade and you're stimming and you still have the thing in your chest and you pull it out, as soon as you pull it out, it's gonna force the grenade out of your hand. So let's pretend I'm rushing into an area here and I'm trying to arc star somebody. I'm aiming. I miss because it just forces me to throw the grenade out. What is this? It's a circus simulator. So the third thing that you might find is really annoying when you're using the stim and you're strafing in combat is that, okay, let's pretend you're actually going to ADS this time. You're not hip firing. Great. So I see this guy. Oh, I'm gonna try and beam you. It forces you out of ADS. So if you stim and you're ADSing, it'll force you out of ADS when you pull the stim out, and that's really annoying, and it can actually get you killed. So as you can see, that stim animation is really bugged and has a lot of unfortunate consequences related to the actions you're doing in the game. And as far as I know, from what I read in the subreddit and as to the original poster of this particular series of bugs related to Octane, it actually can interrupt any action that you're currently doing. So that includes reviving teammates and opening doors or using a respawn beacon. So there you guys have it. That's going to wrap up this video on the bugs that I found on Octane. I know it was a little bit more of a negative video, and I was a little bit disappointed that it had to be so. I really did want Octane to be more viable, but as of this patch and as of today on 6/26/2020, developers have not yet done anything on the bugs, and thus it makes Octane a lot less playable and viable than he really should be, which is a real shame. So again, if you guys got some value out of this, go ahead and like the video and subscribe because there's definitely more to come. And if I missed out anything, please let me know in the comment section below, and don't be afraid to dislike the video if you really did dislike it. With that said, thank you guys so much for watching up to the end. We'll see you next time.